Hello friends, this is Thaddeus from Going Nerdy, and today I would like to talk to you about Resistance Reborn. This is the latest book from the people over at Lucasfilm Star Wars. It is part of the journey to Star Wars Rise of the Resistance, and really it is some important reading for those of you who are going in to see episode 9. If you remember, obviously, episode 7 and 8 are like back to back. There's literally no space between those two movies. Where one ends, the other picks up. But episode 8 to 9, there's like a 2-year gap. And this book helps fill that gap. If you remember, after the Battle of Crait, the Resistance is all on the Millennium Falcon. Right? At the end of episode 7, the Resistance is on the Millennium Falcon. They've lost their entire fleet. Akbar's gone. Holdo's gone. Right? There's people that are alive throughout the galaxy, and this is the story of how they start to rebuild. Now, keep in mind that even though Snoke is dead, I mean, they have a head, and the head is Kylo Ren. Now, whether Kylo Ren is actively leading, the First Order is anyone's guess. But what this book does is it picks up days after the events of Crait. Now, as far as the book goes, it is a solid read. It's about 300 pages, 298. It takes place on a few different key planets that you are going to recognize. I've actually heard this book described as a love note to fans of the extended universe. There are a series of well-placed cameos throughout this story that really make it for a good read. And not just like hey, we're throwing a name at you that you're going to recognize. Now, they do stay true to a lot of the characteristics that they've begun to develop. And this is also the start of what I believe to be the transition to the new Resistance. And I absolutely loved it. I really did. I got this on Thursday. Penguin Random House sent this to me, and I've got mad props. Thank you for giving me this. It was a great read. I've really enjoyed it. It's been hard to put down, but it's also been hard to find time, and so it's been a real struggle for me to get this out. Hands down, this is one of the better books that has come out. Now, I've got to say that some of my favorite books that have come out, obviously the new Thrawn series, I really enjoyed Master and Apprentice, the Obi-Wan Kenobi Qui-Gon Jinn book. Solid. Like, it was up there. I loved the Dooku Fallen Jedi or Dooku Lost Jedi or whatever that one was called. That was phenomenal. I love the audiobook. I'm not sure that I could read the manuscript, which is, essentially a stage play production of it. I would actually say this falls somewhere below those, but I think the difference between those books and this was I already have a real love for the Jedi, and so Master and Apprentice was a natural fit for me. I love Thrawn. I love how he interacts, and so that was great. I've grown to like these characters in the Resistance. I've really grown to like Poe. I've really grown to like Finn. I like Rey, but there's more to it, right? And I got to see where these guys go. This, hands down, this is a really good book. And if you are interested in figuring out the gap between 8 and episode 9, I think this is a crucial read. Really, this is a story about a handful of people. First and foremost, Snap Wexley family, which means Nora Wexley, which means Wedge Antilles. Additionally, we get a lot more information about Poe and what he goes through to really find his role as a leader. We get some moments from Maz Kanata, but not a ton. Really, this story is about passing the torch from one generation to the next and bridging the gap from episode 8 to episode 9. Out of 5 Corellian YT 900 freighters, I would give this 4.5. It's a solid read. It's well done. It further develops the characters that I think a lot of us are trying to find a place for in our hearts. And with that, guys, I do recommend it. You can check out the link in the section below. I will leave a link and you get the book yourself. I love hardcover books. Starting my collection back over there of the Star Wars book. I've got Alphabet Squadron and Thrawn Treason. Of course, I've got to get the other two Thrawns. I got them on audiobook. Solid read. If you are someone who doesn't have time to do a lot of reading, again, check out the link below. There are Audible books or a link to an Audible subscription. Try it out for free for 1 month. You get 2 audiobooks plus the additional books that they give you for free. It's a really great deal, but they're 2 free books. They're yours if you cancel. They're all yours. But every time you sign up, it helps the channel. So I appreciate everything you do. Let me know when you've read this book what you think. Do you like the character developments? Do you like the storylines? Do you like revisiting some of the places that we've seen in the past, but get to explore a little more? Let me know what you think. Like, subscribe, share. Let me know. Check me out. Follow me on Instagram and on Twitter at RealGoingNerdy. This has been Thaddeus from Going Nerdy. As always, my friends, smile and stay nerdy.